Hey boys, thanks for the support on my last video. I know it's not my best work, but I'm still new at this and I will get better. But today I thought I'd make a video on something that's been bothering me for a while. So Forbes came out with this newish article called the 10 horror movies Netflix says are so scary viewers can't finish. And if you know me boys, I'm a huge horror fan. Some of my favorite movies are horror movies. The reason I love horror movies so much is because I think it's one of the hardest kind of movies to make. That and comedy, especially comedy nowadays with how PC everything's got. So on this list is 10 horror movies Netflix claims people didn't finish. And I'm not gonna lie boys, I've seen about 80% of the horror movies on Netflix, so I'm pretty curious on this list. So in this video I'm gonna watch the first 5 movies on this list except for the ones I've already seen and tell you if these movies are too scary to finish, too gross to finish, or too boring to finish.
What's the rifle for?
Oh, that's banana.
Number 1 on this list is Cabin Fever, a damn near shot-for-shot remake. I have no fucking idea why they thought it was necessary to remake an already mediocre movie. Now I understand remakes, some movies actually do deserve a remake like Evil Dead. The new Evil Dead is honestly better than the original, but I always liked the original more due to the impact it had on me as a kid. And funny games, like, my guy literally made a shot-for-shot remake of his own fucking movie for an American audience. But why the fuck, out of all the Eli Roth movies, did they decide to remake Cabin Fever? Like, why not Hostel? That one is a lot more original and entertaining, and I would even say it's as big as Cabin Fever. But anyways, this movie doesn't have much going for it. If you've seen the original, then you've seen the remake. Overall, this movie has barely any scares, and I guess people thought it was too boring to finish.
You pull it again? That's how fucking easy it is.
Carnage Park is a bank heist gone wrong based on a true story. This movie has a lot of promise with surprisingly good acting and directing. And I wish I could say that about the whole movie, but the first 30 minutes are about the most entertainment you'll get out of this entire film. After the first 30 minutes you hit a dead end, with more than half the movie being the main character kind of dicking around figuring out where she is. And as I said earlier, this is based on a true story, but they didn't use the real names of the victims out of respect, which is cool, but I think since they did that, they should have just bent the truth a little bit and cut out all the boring shit. Because about 40 minutes in, I started losing interest and it didn't start picking up until the last 15 minutes. So I think this could have worked better as like a 40-minute short instead of a full-length movie. So I think people stopped watching this movie because of how boring it got, mainly because I wanted to stop watching it myself. And it isn't even a horror movie, so I doubt anyone was too scared to keep watching.
Tienes que cumplir una misión. Debes de drenar la sangre menstrual de la vagina de tu hermana. Si no lo haces en 12 horas, te chuparé el alma por el culo.
Yet another boring horror anthology on Netflix. Now this one right off the bat I can say for sure that people just gave up on this one. The first 2 segments were easily the worst ones, then past that it just got fucking weird. Now this is an all Spanish movie, so I understand if people don't want to read the subtitles. I know so many people who don't watch anime or foreign movies because of the subtitles. Overall, I don't have a lot to say about this one. If you have Netflix, I'd skip this one and I'd watch like VHS instead.
They took my penis! They took my penis!
I don't want to waste too much time talking about Piranha. It's a dumb teenage movie with a lot of boobs. I'm pretty sure people just didn't want to waste their time with this one. It's also pretty gory, but I'm pretty sure people realized what it was and they stopped watching. So Raw is the first good movie on this list. This movie is about a vegan girl going to school to become a veterinarian, and for the first time in her life she experiences meat, but unlike normal people she starts craving human flesh and meat. So I think it's safe to say people got turned off by the gore. I suggest not watching this movie while eating, and I roll my eyes when people say they can't eat while watching a slasher film, but this movie is seriously fucking disgusting. It's also a French movie, so I'm pretty sure some people stopped watching because of the subtitles. If you don't care about that and can handle gore, I'd suggest checking it out. Now this video will be too long for me to talk about the next 5 movies on this list, but I do plan on making a part 2 soon. The list is in the description if you want to see the rest of the movies for yourself. Thank you guys for watching. This was the first time I've actually watched movies for a video, and I actually had a lot of fun making it. I understand my content right now isn't the best, and I'm honestly fine with that. I'm still learning how to make this content, and eventually it will get better. That's why I actually wanted to move away from gaming content, since I feel it's too easy and I like my editing style. I feel like improving my editing for my gaming videos would make those videos suffer, so I'm happy taking a break from that and trying something new. And who knows, maybe I'll hate this more than gaming content. Alright boys, subscribe to find out next video if I stick to the same format.